groundwork off camera with Winslow, and so I've saddled him up in preparation to ride him. So I've been doing the groundwork exercise that we went over already, but just with the saddle on, just to get him ready for that. So I've been working on the combining lunging, and I've been working on cantering him on the lunge line, and then we're just going to show you his progress that he's made from there. So, send him off. It's hot, so he's like kind of lazy today. But he'll yield nicely and go the other way. My shoulders are kind of going out. So I'm pulling this way, this way. His hind quarter. And desensitize him right away. So he's staying pretty balanced on the circle when I'm lunging him. He's staying consistent. He's not bringing his hind end in, and he's not pulling his shoulders out too much. He's staying pretty round on the circle. His problem on the lunge line is when I go to desensitize him. So I'll show you. Send him off. So I'm going to yield his hindquarters, and I'm going to desensitize him. And then when I was desensitizing him, I felt like he was blinking only when this stick came up here. So I wanted, like, he blinked when it was away. Like, as I was watching him, he was just like blinking as it was coming in. Instead of like relaxing, like thinking about things, he was just reacting to it. And I felt like he made a lot more progress after I kept going, and he blinked while it wasn't doing this motion or doing this motion. So with more practice, he's not going to raise his head at all. Just wait for him to relax. There. See, I had it on his neck and then he blinked, so I take away then. But I'm going to give him some more room, and we're going to canter him. A little too close. And then I found another thing with the cantering is just to kind of let him go a little bit more and follow him more instead of pulling on him more and trying to keep him on a circle. So then he's a more lazier type, and the goal is just to get him forward. And it'd be easier if I had a round pen, but I don't. So I want him just to move forward. And you always want to ask him to canter, or the majority of the time, where he wants to be. So he's going to want to go by the gate. So I've been asking him by the gate. So. And there's a little canter, and then I just yield his hind end, and I'll go and then desensitize him. So I'm not trying to pull on him too much, I'm just letting him go, because that would mimic something we would do in the round pen. He wouldn't have me yanking on his head in the round pen, so I feel like he's been moving forward a lot better doing it that way. And he's kind of weird. My last two horses did not do that. They just cantered fine, but everyone's different. I just want him to go forward. There we go. And then once he moves forward at a canter, he can stop. There we go. See how he's expecting that rope? You're just going to keep desensitizing him until he relaxes there. But he definitely moves into a canter better on his right side versus his left, like what he just did there. It took a little bit longer. And then when you're doing fast work like that, you want to let him rest for a shorter amount of time. And doing more repetitions, he'll just expect going faster or keep expecting it. And then you do the opposite with a hot horse. You do more resting, more relaxing to build in that calmness. But his send-off is getting better. And if your horse isn't like combining the lunging well yet, I would not canter him yet, because if he's cantering and he's trying to bring his hindquarters in toward you, then you're not going to be able to do anything while you're still asking him to canter. There we go. And stop him. I just want him to do it a little bit on each side a couple more times. And having that send-off be fast will help your canter. There, that was better already. Perfect. Just want him to go for it. Eventually he will make a whole circle, but I'm not too worried about it yet. If we had a round pen, he would already be cantering around in there, but it can be done without one. And that was nice for the right side, so I'll probably just send him to the left, and I want a good one to the left, and then we'll stop him. It's dragging me a little bit. Come on. That was good. I just want him to go forward, because when I go to ride him, I want him to move forward off my cues. And then as we progress, like, I'll get into, once he's cantering longer, I'll make it harder. He's going to have to stay more on the circle, and the rules will just get tougher.